Today's horoscope from Astrocademy, Leo November 16, 2021. Today is a good day to consider if things could improve or not suddenly. Let everything be put in the hands of those who are experts, to help you together with the rulership of the moon to make your plan successful. Do not complain if suddenly some things do not feel like they should. You have done your best to let the good vibes in even though not every day is prosperous. But today a trine between the Sun and Neptune would do the same for you to relax your vibrations and feel at a good time to change options if that were the case. You would remember little by little that everything makes better sense. It is just a matter of paying attention to a series of resolutions that you made for yourself some time ago and returning to them immediately. Perhaps Sagittarius, in his purest rulership, would be making everything easier from that perspective, ending one day with bonanzas. No doubt you dream of wide open spaces today, and this mood would encourage you to take a little getaway, even imaginary, in a land of adventure. You would have a blast going out of the city to enjoy beautiful scenery, so why not take your friend by the hand for a romantic, country escape? Break the routine and do something different today. It will do you good. This day will be eventful. You have 1,000 things to do. Stay focused on the essentials so as not to scatter yourself. It is by slowing down that you will be most effective. Taking a few breaks regularly would help you support your energy. Recognize that you must be serious and face your emotional world with righteousness and wisdom with all that it means. You must clear the ground by eliminating any situations or people that are incompatible with your values. A little nervous or worried? Planetary influxes are diffuse but latent. You need to put your finger on something and you can't. A name on the tip of your tongue, a memory, or an image that you have forgotten. It's only a matter of hours, things will come back to memory. You assume responsibilities that suddenly keep you in constant tension, so it is important that you do not stop when you want to do everything as prosperous as possible. Try not to return to your diet what you ate before. Possibly if you include papaya, bananas, and strawberries in a good smoothie or smoothie. It would give you the energy you need daily. So pay attention to everything you hear, and never forget, without becoming a skeptical goddess, to criticize what others tell you. You tend to be too gullible, and if someone around you realizes it, they can easily deceive you. So beware of your little flaw and stay on your guard. Nothing bad will happen to you. So pay attention to everything you hear, and never forget, without becoming a skeptical goddess, to criticize what others tell you. You tend to be too gullible, and if someone around you realizes it, they can easily deceive you. So beware of your little flaw and stay on your guard. Nothing bad will happen to you. When it comes to your health, you will lack restful sleep. Heavy fatigue will stick to you throughout the day. Remember to go to bed at a reasonable time and have the right thing to do before going to bed. Avoid a dinner that is too heavy to digest and, more generally, foods rich in sugar that excite your body. Likewise, do not participate in any sporting activity within 4 hours of turning off the light. These precautions will prevent you from prolonging your state of torpor. Find a method that creates stability for you. If you have not felt the bonanzas of the economy, perhaps it is because everything is somewhat on hold due to an economic crisis. Today, better than ever, reiterate to yourself that you are capable of fulfilling whatever is necessary. But for this he gets a pendant from a Katarina, with her harmony and money would be present. You shouldn't hesitate to reconnect with someone from your past. It could be a former boss or a former partner. Check in with them and tell them about your plans. There is a good chance that you will find yourself a common interest. There may be a job to take or a client to pick up. These contacts will benefit you sooner or later. Today there is an atmosphere that will allow you to finally move quickly on financial matters. Indeed, it is time to start from scratch on a new basis in managing your budget. You have more freedom of action. Whether in the family or professional field, you observe and wonder if your personal goals are consistent with the commitments you have made to other people. You see yourself forced to agree. Take care of yourself as you take care of others. Perhaps you would suddenly feel that not everything is better than before, especially in terms of love. But for a better countenance, the moon has with its growing stage, new plans, new vigor, and a lot of love for you. If necessary, take time away from your city to reflect on what is best for you. Even if you pride yourself on your enormous patience, this virtue will not be the easiest to live with today. You will feel like you've bent over backward to get to where you are, and you feel you've reached the point of no return. Let the overload of emotions that agitates you explode. Do not constantly force yourself to act gently. If you burn from the inside, exhume your flame in the open air. Despite fluctuating morale, the day promises to be very encouraging for native couples. You feel confident and look to the future. After taking the temperature of your relationship, you may decide to take the next step by considering new, long-term plans. Singles who have a target in sight should take advantage of this day to declare their love or, at the very least, to show more clearly their attraction to the person they want. You would be about to take an important step. Do not do extra things to what you have always done. It would appear that you want to attract attention inappropriately. It is better than Sagittarius giving you the strength and patience to find yourself and not let despair make you make irreparable mistakes. It's a good day for teamwork. And you could take on the role of a group leader. In the office, a task will require the presence of several people. Get this improvised commando to know each other better. Encourage them by telling jokes and stories of exemplary successes. Have confidence in yourself. Your shoulders are broad enough to carry out this special operation. Your independence of mind prompts you to neglect the rules inherent in professional life. You want to do everything your way. This thinly veiled hostility to directives and other processes designates you as being resistant to change. Maybe it would be good for you to modernize a bit. Adapting to new methods does not mean giving up your creativity. You can very well make the two coexist. Listening more could be of great benefit to you. It may be time to put aside some bitterness that you have felt for a while but that you do not dare to discuss with those around you for fear of offending them. Indeed, the proximity of Neptune with your sign promotes a climate of understanding conducive to dialogue and benevolence. You may be pleasantly surprised at this turn of events, and you will be sorry for not having touched on the subject sooner. If you are of Virgo ancestry, however, be sure to use restraint in your comments.